All right, so we are recording for YouTube. Welcome, YouTube. I am Lamont White, the gay dating coach. On Wednesdays, we do shoot your shot. If you're single, if you are in the LGBTQ plus community, you know, you click the request. You can be any age, any race. Well, not any age. I'm sorry. You gotta be at least 18. I don't want your mother, your dad getting mad at me, okay? Okay? You gotta be at least 18 if you're gonna join tonight, okay? But I definitely wanna have some good energy. Make sure you all click the request button to join and have good Wi Fi, please, Lord, today. Have good lighting. Um, what else? Do not disturb. Yes, yeah, make all that happen. So I was telling some of the people before we start recording for YouTube, I was not at the red dress run. So if you thought you saw me there, that wasn't me. It was some other little man. That might have been Todd. Todd and Candy might have been down there, but that was not me, okay? It was not me. I was actually in Chicago with my best friends hanging out. I got to hang out with Danielle, who watches the show all the time. We got some good seafood. You know, I always tell people if you're in the city and I'm free, I will try to meet up if you're a human and you're not a ghost account. All right, are y'all ready to join? If you're single, say you're single in the comment section. Just wave at me. Let me bring Juan on. See if Juan is ready. Oh, really? I ain't see you, Chris. You know, I'm short. You got to look down. You know, Chicago was a whole vibe. I had a good time. Let's see. Let's see. Juan, are you coming on? See. I thought he was ready. Yeah, Chicago's a good time. And what I do like about Chicago is the food is good, the people are nice. You can Uber everywhere, but Chicago is only for the summertime. Don't go there in the wintertime. You will freeze your ass off. So, yes. Okay, I thought Juan was coming on. Juan, did you update your app? Thank you, Tim. Tell them. Yes, I will try to get out. If you're single and you want to join, let me see. Click the request and I will bring you on. Yeah, just make sure you update. It says, Juan, you're unable to join for some odd reason. Hmm, let's see. Let's see. Someone else try to join. I will see. Oh, let's. I think I can see your table. Now I see you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, perfect, perfect. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing well.
Oh,
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. And
good, good.
yourself?
Listen. I'm doing much better. Last week, I thought I was gonna die. I had sniffles. I had congestion. My eyes were bloodshot red. I was not trying to come on here to have you all see that. So I laid in my bed and watched The Gilded Age um, all over again.
But you somehow made your way to Chicago.
Absolutely. I took a B12 shot. Took my ass to bed, drank some water, got on a plane on Friday, and got up there. My best friend would have killed me if I didn't go there.
Right.
Yeah, listen, we do things for friends. Now, is it Juan or is it Juanito?
It's Juan.
Just Juan.
Yes.
Okay, what's your ethnicity, Juan?
Black and Cuban.
Black and Cuban. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what's the makeup? Is it like mom's Cuban, dad's Cuban? Like what? We want to know the ancestry. The people gonna want to know.
Sure. My mom's African American and my grandfather's Cuban. So my father was raised as just black or Cuban. Maybe he spoke Spanish and he lived the part, but I mean, he looked black.
Okay.
So,
All right. Say something in Spanish first. Say something romantic to the people who are watching.
hola, damas y caballeros. Mi nombre es Juan. I don't, I don't know what else to say.
What did you say, Juan? Okay.
I just say hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Juan.
There's a couple ladies on here. There's more gentlemen, but it's like It's a handful of ladies on here, but it's more men. Are you looking for ladies or are you looking for men? Or both?
No, I'm open to men. I've been closed to women since 2002.
You've been closed to women. Like, what made you close the door on women in 2002?
I'm a thinker. So at some point, I realized when I was single, I was open to whomever got my attention.
Mhm.
But I realized that when I was single, I was looking at gay porn. I wasn't looking at straight porn. And
Mhm.
if I was looking at straight porn, I'm looking at him doing his work, not looking at her. So I had to make that, I had to accept that reality that I was more attracted to men than women. Also, if I told a guy I was interested in girls, he didn't give a fuck.
Mhm.
If I told a girl that I'm interested in guys, she would tell the world and burn my house down. So you can't, I had to realize where I would better accept it and most accept it.
Yeah, yeah, definitely makes sense. And a lot of guys look at porn and they're looking at the men, not the women. The woman is just an
Yeah.
add-on. They're really focused. Yeah, that makes sense. So
Yeah.
so is that when you came out in 2002?
Oh no, I've been gay all my life.
Oh, okay, okay. So,
Yeah.
but so what happened in 2002? Like, what was like so different?
I dated a few women,
Mhm.
and one of them rummaged through my stuff when I wasn't there, and she found videotapes and everything. And I was like, yeah, I mean, when I'm single, I'm open. So you found a mix of everything, but that wasn't for you to see. That was private.
Mhm.
And I realized that women can handle it. Men can. And I'm not a cheater. So it's
Mhm.
more so I was telling her it's nothing against you. I'm not looking at porn when I'm with you, neither.
Mhm.
I'm focused on you and only you, but she wasn't accepting that.
Yeah. So most cisgender heterosexual women, particularly black women, they are not okay with a guy being bisexual, even like the slightest bit. They're like, mm-mm.
Yep. There's some women who are bisexual themselves who are open to it, but that's a rare penny to find.
Yeah, it definitely is. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And Juan, where do you live?
I'm in Phoenix, Arizona.
Phoenix, Arizona. Okay. So people are looking at your page right now and they're saying your
Mhm.
pictures do not do you justice because you're more handsome. Yes, you're writing down your Instagram handle. He said, I want to make sure y'all have it.
Um, I look shorter in my pictures.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I have confidence and everything. I take pictures
Mhm.
very well, and I'm charming. However, I learned years ago to stop posting naked pics. Sometimes I get shirtless or whatever, but
Mhm.
I'm not. I don't try not to be a thirst trap because my mom is on there. My family's on there. So
Yeah.
as I got older, I realized this is for private use.
Yeah. Yeah.
So private consumption.
So one of the things I tell guys, because I do matchmaking professionally where I send guys on dates separate from the show,
Right.
it's private. My guys always struggle with coming up with quality pictures because they're like a weird angle. There's like I don't know, it's just always weird. So I'll always make them do a photo shoot so that
Yeah.
and it's no filter whatsoever, but very casual where somebody else can capture your essence and then you can post those pictures. So you might want to
Right.
try that. I haven't looked at your page, but I would say you might want to try that.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I have nice photos on there, but I mean, to each his own. But I will post some better pictures soon. It's not an issue. I
They said you need some
definitely love.
updated face pictures. That's what they're saying.
They are updated.
They said they updated.
Well, hold on. The difference is in the last 4 weeks, I've grown this out.
You've been
So
growing the beard. Okay.
so my face looks more slender in my photos, and this just kind of makes you look more rounded, and it probably puts some age on me, but I mean, this is something I'm trying new. I want to have that sexy beard boy prowess.
They love it. Okay. I listen. My husband loves it, which is why I still have the beard. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you might need to do the process of you growing the beard so they can see it.
Right. Because all my other pictures, it's like beardless. It may just have some salt and pepper right here,
Mhm.
but it doesn't have all this stuff right here, all this just boyishness.
Yeah,
So
the boyishness. That's what they want. They want the boys. That's what they want to trade. Now, how old are you, Juan?
I am 47 years old.
47. Okay. And how
Mhm.
tall are you and about how much do you weigh?
I'm 6'1", and right now I'm 220.
220. Okay. What's your
Yeah.
zodiac sign?
Will work for food.
Scorpio.
No,
Is that Scorpio?
I usually don't follow them, but I am born in the area of Aquarius.
Oh, okay. January or February?
January, late January.
Okay. Okay. So Aquarius. Okay. And, you know, for gay men, this is an important question because sexual
Mhm.
compatibility, if things don't align when you lay down, it's like a no go. So, are you more
Right.
team top, bottom, or verse?
I'm team top.
Team top, okay, like
Mhm.
100%?
Let me do my gay math. So
Yes, for the
in the
gay man.
last in the last my interaction, my brother's calling. He probably looking at this. So I'm a top. I love being a top. That's what I'm best at. I will throw you through the mattress. However, I know that if I was dating someone who was like, "Hey, babe, let me do something," I'm like, "Go for it," because I'm theirs.
Mhm, mhm.
However, when I'm single, and I mean, I mean, I clean back. It's still in the regular packaging. It's still good.
Just practice.
However, I don't like people back there.
Mm,
Now, if I had a guy, he was like, he wanted to go back there, I'm like, shit, go back there. It's all yours.
mhm.
Take a long shower, just have whatever you want. But I love being a top.
So he can eat
I
the
love being a top.
groceries. He can because it's clean back there, so he can eat the groceries. But
It's his groceries. He can eat whatever he wants in this house.
okay, okay.
But strangers, they got to ask to go in your refrigerator. So you're not going to eat my box. So I can eat yours. I mean, not everybody's, but if I decide to.
Are y'all taking notes? Are y'all taking notes over there, people? Okay.
I'm not selfish at all. I'm not even an arrogant type that's like, I don't get done. I've been entered.
Mhm,
I say in 10 years, probably maybe 7 times. And
mhm,
not that I don't want to.
mhm,
It's just that everything is toppish. The design, the girth, the whole life of it is toppish. It's not that I have a machismo or whatever.
mhm,
It's that was desired from me. People want me to put their weight on top of them, and I'm not even sexually explicit like that. I don't like hookups or
mhm,
anything of that sort. I've done it.
mhm,
I don't prefer it. I don't like someone to just get up, put their clothes on, and walk out.
mhm.
I'm like, hold up, we just finished. Relax. Let me fix you a smoothie. Let's watch some TV. But if I'm going to do something, I'm going to enjoy it, and I'm not
Mhm.
really enjoying it when somebody's back there.
Right, it's what you desire, and but you could be a little,
Yeah,
you can compromise a little bit, but yeah,
of course you
people,
have
he
to.
said it's built to be a top, okay, and you know that's what he's saying, okay. So I definitely want somebody to wave and come on and ask one a question or shoot their shot at any time. If you want to come on and ask him a question, just wave. Y'all be like, Lamont, ain't no tops out there. There you go. Okay. What type of work do you do?
I'm in higher education.
Okay. Okay. What does that mean? Like, what you doing? And are you teaching? Are you like a provost? Are you the director of department? You doing financial aid? Like, what you doing?
Sure. I am an associate director for career services. And on the side, I'm a professor. I'm doing teaching gigs. So I have a master's degree. Considering getting my doctorate, but I'm taking my time because I'm trying to be stress free right now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I am at the age where I still feel like there's got to be some progression. So I'm still doing that. I don't climb the corporate ladder to a point where I don't have a social life. So I'm still free to mingle and hang out. I'm not even a club person, so I find fun things to do in the evenings: bowling, pool, hanging out with friends, game nights, things of that sort. I'm a very well-rounded person.
Okay. Okay. Are y'all taking notes, people? Somebody better shoot their shot. All right. So tell us your Instagram handle and spell it. I know you wrote it down, but I need to take notes over here.
Sure.
Tell me what it is.
It is Juanito underscore VS underscore Mookie. So it's Juanito versus Mookie.
Nuki. What is this
Mookie.
Nuki? Mookie or Mookie?
Mookie.
What is this? What is Mookie about?
From Do the Right Thing. I'm from Spanish culture, so I
Mhm.
had cousins who were like, they used to call me Booger in Spanish, mocoso. So they were saying it around black folks, and black folks were like, I'm going to repeat that, yo, moco, and then they kept saying it, and then it became Mookie. So I just took it and ran with it, just so I can get them to stop teasing me.
Listen,
So I'm back in the hood. I'm Mookie.
it's strange how we get our nicknames, and it sticks for the
Right.
rest of your life. You'll be 100 years old, and they
It
still
does.
calling you Mookie. All right,
Yeah.
well, this is Mookie, aka Juan. He lives in Phoenix, Arizona. He is 47, 6'1", 220 pounds. Somebody said, Lamont, you are uncultured. I am whatever. He's an Aquarius. He is team top. He works in higher ed as associate director, also teaches. If you all want to ask him some questions, use the question function or put them in the comments. Or if you want to come on at any time to ask him a question, just wave at me in the comment section and I will bring you on so you can ask him a question. All right, people, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. You can shoot your shot. All right.
So I don't smoke weed. I drink occasionally. I am I'm a great dancer. I love to laugh. I don't mind traveling. I am a very sincere person and I move with intention. So if you want to get to know me, feel free to send me a message. I'll be happy to chat with you. If there's a connection, we can maybe make a phone call and go from there.
There's somebody who's coming on now to ask you a question, but I got more questions for you, okay?
For
Hey,
sure.
what's going on?
Hey y'all, how you doing?
Hey.
Introduce
Hey,
yourself.
so my name is Karis. I have a very interesting question for you, Juan.
Mhm.
So could you briefly describe what you look for in a partner in the four major aspects: mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually?
Corey gave you a
So,
Diane Walters question, okay?
right. It's all lies. It's all lies. All right. So, what I'm looking for. I'm looking, well, physically, I would love someone, you don't have to be in the gym, but be in shape, be fit. It'd be horrible to want to go on a hike and you already breathing within 10 feet in. And also being fit means you're taking care of yourself. You usually prolongs your life. It increases your heart rate and it makes you healthy as a person. So if I'm involved with someone, I want them to be healthy for as long as possible so I can have them in my life as long as possible. Mental wise, I would love someone who has emotional maturity and emotional, just preparedness and know exactly how they feel as a person, be able to express that, be able to describe their emotions to an extent to where they can explain themselves. Someone who has that emotional maturity where they don't hold on to their emotions as if it is the gasoline that lights the whole world on fire, but it is the reason that they feel the way they feel. And if they explain it, I can empathize. I'm looking for someone who emotionally, physically, was that
Spiritual,
what
you said spiritual?
Yeah,
spiritual?
spiritually. Yeah, the four aspects: emotionally, physically, spiritually, and mentally. So you've done two
Emotionally.
already,
Okay. So
and you're
emotionally,
doing really good.
someone,
So
all right. Emotionally, someone who is balanced. Is you can be bipolar, but be able to balance that to where if you're tripping out on me, if I explain, hey baby, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. And after I apologize, allow me to say what I'll do to fix it. And it should prepare you. If it doesn't, I mean, repair you. But if it does not repair how you feel at that moment and you are still like, I'm going to stab you, then at that point, it would be something that I couldn't push forward because you can't correct nobody. You're not here to fix anybody. You want someone to be ready when you get them because I mean, you're an adult. You don't need to be kind of, stepping to the side to teach anyone anything. But if you're going to teach something, you teach them who you are rather than who they should be. As far as spiritually, I'm an open book, and at the same time, the person can be an open book, and it can be whether they're a Christian, Buddhist, or agnostic. It doesn't matter. That is something that is theirs, and it comes from their childhood. I have no control over it because I've met people on all levels who are great. and some who are horrible. So to me, that it has value, but it's not important because I've met Christians who slashed my tires, where I met an atheist who actually pulled on the side of the road and helped me with a flat tire. So
The Kojic
it's
will
like
slash your tires. The Kojic, they will slash. They will.
Club 2020 Houston, bust my window, slashed my tires, stole nothing out my car.
Yeah, yeah.
So anyway, so as far as that, I'm just looking for someone. You don't have to be perfect. I'm not looking for that. I'm not even looking for a perfect body, not perfect career. What should be perfect is how you treat me. How you treat me, and I don't want to be spoiled. I just want to be treated with respect. My love language is physical touch and quality time. If you can fulfill those and communicate on the side, I think you'll be good to at least date and get to know me, and vice versa.
Okay, okay. And what's the youngest you would go? And what's the oldest you would go as far as like dating someone?
That's hard to say, but I think I should cut it at 34, and I should allow it to reach to 54. That 20-year span typically works for me because you'll find maturity at all ages and you'll find immaturity at all the same ages.
Okay, one last question. Because I know that this is the gay dating coach's job. And also I was looking at the comments. He did a really great job answering that question. So it wasn't too much. It came from an authentic place. My last question is, what's your views on long distance?
Long distance is basically an opportunity. You're getting to learn the person, and you can learn where they live. You can learn what they do in their free time. However, it has to evolve to something where you get to see each other, and it has to be equal. Me, if I was getting to know someone I was really interested, I wouldn't say, well, come visit me. I'll say, hey, can I pay for you to come visit me? Can we go 50-50? Come visit me? When you here, you're going to be spoiled. Don't pull out your pocketbook. I got everything for you. I'll set up everything. So, and I'm trying to be fair. I'm trying to be considerate. And if they ask me to come, I'm hoping that they will be the same. I don't need them to pay my way. I don't need them to take care of me, but I just want someone who's going to make that effort. And if they're making that effort, I see it. I'm paying attention. I'm like, you going to pay for me a ticket? I already got my own ticket. I'll be there. What day you want me to come there? Okay, let's get some things planned. And if I'm comfortable with them, I'll come and crash their place for the weekend. But the thing is, just like meeting somebody, you don't want to have sex on the first date, even though it might be great. And so with long distance, that sometimes becomes a quandrum. It's like, do I actually go there and freak off with this guy and then get ghosted from a distance because it's easier to do it at that point? Or do I go there, spend quality time, hold back on that type of intimacy until next time? And as I leave, say, let's set up a secondary date. Let's set up something else. If you didn't have a good time, maybe not set up a secondary, date. So I am willing to do it, and it just has to be mutual.
Yeah. Corey, where do you live?
I live in New York.
You live in New York.
Caris.
What is it? Say your name.
Caris. Caris.
Caris. You live in New York. New York City or New York State?
New York City.
Okay. Now, do you think Juan is your type?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm digging the same.
Okay. Now, would you fly to Phoenix to go on a date with him?
So he's a really solid guy. Definitely would fly to Phoenix to go and see him for sure.
Mhm.
Even though I do not care for them heels over there because it's very hilly and it's super dark at night. But anything's possible. I definitely would consider doing that.
Okay. Well, slide in his DM afterwards. Good questions. Thanks for coming on. Okay.
Well, thanks for having me, guys.
My pleasure.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
All right. I got you right here. Now, is he your type of guy based on like his questions and his aesthetic?
He has a beating heart. He's black, and he can communicate. Yes, he's my type.
Okay. Look, the bar is low, but I got some other
No,
questions.
it's not a low bar. You can sense you can sense how someone's carrying themselves. But thing is, he may be angry on the side. He may live with his mom. Those things you don't know until you get to know the person. But from looks, from having a conversation, yeah, let's go further. Let's have a conversation. Let's get to know each other. I'm always open to that. I wouldn't put the bar too low.
I
It's
just
just
need it to be more than he got a heartbeat. He's black and he can communicate. I like
true.
yes. Question for you. What's
Yeah.
the longest relationship you've been in with a guy?
6.5 years.
Okay, now what is that? Engagement, married? Y'all live together? What was the whole?
We got married.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So how long was the marriage?
The marriage lasted about 3 years. The dating lasted about 3.5 on and off.
Okay.
And we were divorced about 3 years ago.
I got that whole energy and vibe from you that I can tell a guy who's been married before. How long ago was that?
3 years ago.
Okay. Okay. Now, do you feel like you've kind of healed and moved on from that?
I was healed when I was with them.
Hmm.
I was healed. And so me divorcing wasn't something that broke me.
Mhm,
I was brokenhearted throughout the entire affair
mhm,
at different times. And so during that time, I was healing just a few days, few weeks, few months after
mhm,
maybe something happened. However, it doesn't take long to heal if you get a scratch or a scar. And your heart, to me, is the same. It doesn't mean get over somebody because you can't forget, and memory will remind you
mhm,
they bust your window or whatever.
mhm,
So in this particular case, I felt healed when I divorced them because I did it with a calm mind and I
mhm,
was of able mind and body when I made the decision. And I
mhm,
didn't do it anger or malice. So when our split was amicable,
mhm,
we maintained friendship afterwards. We're cordial at this moment. And
mhm,
so yeah, if they say, "Hey, my car's on flat. Can you come through?" And
mhm,
I'm like, "Sure, I will," because I've spent so much time with them. Even
mhm.
though they're no longer my spouse, they still are my friend. And I keep my distance because they need to have their own life and I have
Mhm.
mine. But yeah, it's almost like we're family because my family's like, if I see him, I'm gonna be nice to him. You better be nice to him. He
Yeah,
hasn't
yeah.
done
There's
anything to
no
you. So
disrespect. Yeah. No,
right,
did you
right.
all have any children together?
No,
No children. Okay. Do you want children?
I do want children. I would prefer to adopt, but if
Mhm.
someone that was close to me say, "Hey, can I borrow some sperm?" Yeah,
Okay.
there you go.
Now, would you get married again?
I am open to it. I now know what to look for prior to making that decision,
Mhm,
and I'm a little bit more skilled at it. It being married did allow for me to get a lot of emotional maturity.
mhm,
The humbleness you acquire because you're doing it to stay faithful, but at the same time, you're not trying to win a battle.
mhm.
You're trying to take care of them even when they're angry at you or you're angry at them. It's when you love, you need to love hard. And that's how I run. That's how I flow.
What's one thing based on being married, divorced, that you would definitely look for in the next partner? Like that, what rises to the top?
Having enough in common.
Mm.
And it doesn't mean you're matching. It
Mhm,
means
mhm,
that if you don't like onions, he pays attention that you don't like onions. He's not going to forget that you don't like onions.
mhm.
If he's ordering for you at a restaurant and your steak comes and he says, "Baby, I made sure they didn't have any onions," he compliments you. People are like jigsaw puzzles. They're shaped so differently,
Yeah,
but they fit so well together. And I'm looking for that person who fills those gaps that I haven't filled for myself. And I don't need to be repaired or fixed. I need someone to support me when it comes to if I'm having a down day and vice versa. Hey, if I'm going to get home late and I can't cook, can you do it? Hey, I'm finishing work. Can you take the trash out? It's a teamwork makes the
yeah,
dream work. When I move, you move.
yeah.
So it's someone who's going to do that automatically and not have to be taught to because you see a difference in people. A guy who you say, "Babe, it's your turn to take the trash out. Can you take it out?" Or a guy who's you get home, you're like, "Damn, the trash is out, the dishes washed. Someone getting their dicks up tonight."
Right. You're like, okay, because
So,
he knows your love language, but you want somebody who has a lot of things in common. Commonality is like your speed, your lifestyle, that understands you, who's attentive. That's what you're looking for.
and I give an example.
Mm,
I'm in the lifestyle, but I'm not into clubs. I don't go out to prides anymore. Maybe I'm an old man at heart, but I've been doing that for like 20 years. I
mhm,
just don't go to those. So when I go out, I do a variety of things. And if I go to a gay club or a gay pride,
mhm,
it is not so frequent that I can say I went to 3 and 4 years.
mhm, mhm.
However, um, if he's like, I need to go out to the club every Saturday, I need to go out to Pride, I need to go out to a circuit party, that's just not my flow. And
Yeah.
so I want them to have their own life,
Mm.
but there's got to be some commonality where I don't say, well, he's been gone for 2 days at a circuit event.
Right. And you're like, I'm over here. Yeah. So That makes sense.
Right.
You want commonality. Okay. Tell me the
Yeah.
age range that you would date.
34 to 54.
34 to 54. And you said you're open to long distance, or do they have to live in Phoenix?
Well, no, they can be anywhere. Phoenix makes it easier. Hey, let's go on a date on Tuesday. Long distance make it to where you're going to be video chatting for a few weeks, and
Mhm.
probably meeting at a mutual location to end up meeting in person and maybe having a good weekend in Reno or whatever. So
Okay. Okay. What about like body type? What do you like?
I don't need a person to be fit. I don't need an Instagram body. Uh, I don't. I no longer have an Instagram body. I have a very fit dad bod.
Mhm.
So at the same time, I need someone to not be fit but be athletically inclined. So you can be a bigger boy but be a bigger fit boy. You
Okay.
can be a slimmer guy but be a slimmer fit guy. Meaning that you can ride a bike. It's not going to kill you. You're my type. You
Okay.
can maybe walk a hill because we got a lot of trails here. Oh, say it again.
So definitely more athletic, leaning more towards.
Athletic-ish. You don't have to go to the gym with me,
Mhm.
but it's like you're not opposed to maybe taking a walk, on a trail or along the lake or whatever the case,
Okay. What about race or
or rock
ethnicity?
climbing,
What do
like
you
indoor
prefer?
rock climbing. I am open. I do like my chocolate. I do like my caramel. I do like my. I like some beige, but I'm not opposed to Caucasian. But I need, if I ever dated a white guy, he has to have some soul
Okay. So
because I don't want to marry the slave master.
not the slave master. Um, so like black or Hispanic, a Latino, maybe a white guy, but he has to have some out of the soul. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Um, now are you more into like monogamy, open relationships, agreements, poly? Where do you land?
No, I'm a serial monogamous. It's monogamy. I don't even like fuck buddies. I don't like hookups.
Mhm.
I can hold out. I prefer to date, and then on the side, if I realize that the person, I will clear my plate so I can give them my full attention. And
Mhm.
if it doesn't work or I get ghosted, I gave my effort.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know.
Okay. Okay. All right. So there's some questions they have for you in the question box. I'm gonna use that there. For some odd reason, I can see the comments on my computer, but I cannot see the comments right here, you all. So if you have
Right.
questions for Juan, use the question function on the right. Or if you still want to come on and ask him a question, you have to click the request button to come on. Okay, people?
Someone said, "What is beige?" Beige is when someone is not black or Hispanic. They may not be of the diaspora. They may not necessarily be ethnic to the sense. Their ethnicity may be that they're Caucasian, French, Creole, and they just may not have any black family. I don't need to be the token guy. Hopefully, they're fluent in brother.
Fluid and brother. Okay, okay. Are you answering spicy questions?
Semi-spicy. I still am PG here.
You can put the church finger up if it's too spicy. Um, cut or uncut? Cut. Okay, okay. What else questions they have for you? Describe your sense of humor.
I'm a goofball, but I'm crazy, sexy, cool. I'm a sexy nerd. I'm very much a nerd. I wear glasses, but you don't have to see me with them on. But I can't help that I'm big like a football player. So I'm a charming. I'm a protector. I'm a lover. I pay attention to everything. You think I don't see anything? I might not be saying anything. I'm an intelligent guy, but I play the silly goofball as much as possible
Okay.
until it's time to be MacGyver.
What made you move to Phoenix?
I moved here to be closer to my godchildren, and then when I moved here, I found out I have family here,
Hmm.
which I never knew. Found out I had sisters, nephews, and everything. So now I have family here, and I've built friendships here.
Okay. How old are your godchildren?
They're turning 15 now.
Oh wow. You must like really be involved in their life if to physically move.
Yeah, I loved them with all my might. It's just there was something I wanted to be was in their lives.
Mhm.
I was there since they were born, so that's why I moved here.
Who are you originally from?
I'm I'm originally from Chicago.
From Chicago. Okay. I was just up there this week and I was telling people.
I know. I heard about the lines outside the club across the street and around the corner.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure I can squeeze in though. That they don't see me coming in, so it's fine.
Right.
Let's see. What's your love language? Somebody wants to know.
Physical touch and quality time.
And there are a whole bunch more. Let's see. Are you a Marvel fan?
He said, "Fuck them kids." I didn't say that. Someone else did. Oh, you want to see? Come on. So,
What are we about to see?
I like Marvel and DC. I'm a big nerd, and I turned one of my bedrooms into a closet. So, and yeah.
Oh wow! Wow!
I mean, there's still a
Wow!
closet in here, but yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
I have the space, so why not? I'm a
Yes.
Toys R Us kid.
That answers the question.
Right.
Let's see what else.
I'm a
Oh, would
clean
you
guy. I live very clean. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
would you if you got into a new relationship and your partner did not want you to communicate with your ex-husband, would you do that?
Depends. It depends on. There's two parts. It depends on why. If it's sincere, I can understand that. If it's trauma, I can still understand that. What understanding me and my ex has, because he knows that I'm always devoted on what I do.
Mhm.
If I tell him, hey, I'm becoming involved with someone, they prefer me not to communicate with my ex, he'd be like, okay, I respect that, because he knows that's how I am. Not that I cut people off like that, but more
Mhm.
so, hey, because I had to have him do that to someone because they were like still sending him dick pics while I was with them. So it's
Oh,
more so,
yeah, yeah.
it's more so that he knows that I need to focus,
Mhm.
and it's nothing personal, but
Mhm.
it's not about him.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. There's some more questions. Let's see if we get to those. Do you like masculine or feminine guys?
I prefer masculine, but I've met some guys who are on soft on the edges that I was like, oh my gosh, tell me more. I'm interested.
Mhm.
And it's not for the sexual. It was I was attracted to them. However, I have met a guy in the last year who dressed androgynous, and I thought he was so handsome
Mm.
until he just crashed out. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, no crash
So
out.
so if someone can hold their own, I'm not into the cross dressing or the androgynous. I am attracted to masculine. Though if I chose someone and I chose that person and they were not the most masculine, they're mine,
Yeah.
and I'm going to stand by them.
Okay. Juan, that's all the questions we get. We got to see what you look like from head to toe. So you got to prop the camera up, turn around, give us a little spin so we can see what you look like.
I feel like that's like a meat market, but I like it.
Well,
Hold
you don't want to date just head up. They want to see what everything looks like.
okay. Make sure my pants up.
All right, give us a
Sorry.
spin. You good? Give us a little spin. All right, you all. This is Juan. Juan lives in Phoenix, Arizona. He is 47, 6'1", 220 pounds. He's an Aquarius, a January one. He is team top. He works in higher ed as an associate director. He was married, has been single for about 3 years. He's open to getting married again. Children, maybe if you adopt. He prefers that you live in his city, or he will date long distance. He will date between 34 and 54. More athletic body he's looking for, whether it's bigger or slim. Just be able to ride a bike without killing yourself. Prefers Black, Hispanic, or Latino, or a white guy with some soul. And he is into monogamy, people. Juan, tell us your Instagram one more time.
My Instagram is Juanito underscore versus underscore Mookie.
Okay. Listen, great interview. I promise you, there'll be like 200 or 400 people in your inboxes tonight. No, not that many, but there are gonna be a lot of guys they're gonna send you messages tonight. So at least go on 1 or 2 virtual dates and then come back
Mhm.
and give us an update.
I'll be happy to do that for you.
Okay. Thank you so much for coming on.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
All right. Have a good one. Okay.
All right. Bye, buddy.
Okay. What'd y'all think? Well, I can't see the comments over here. I don't know why Instagram does not allow me to see the comments. You all will see as you watch on YouTube. The comments are gone, but they're still going on over there. So weird. Do you all think he is dateable or not dateable? What do you all think? I want you all to rank him. If you think he's dateable, put a 10. If not, put a 1. I don't think anybody should give this man a 1, but I want you all to go ahead and rank him. All 167 of you who are watching, go ahead. What do you all think? Is he dateable? Is he not? I can look on my other device to see what y'all got to say. Okay. Y'all like him. Y'all like 10s. Mm-hmm. I always hear y'all say, Lamont, ain't no tops on your show. Everybody's a bottom that comes on. Ain't no tops. He's a top. I also hear y'all say, no, everybody want an open relationship. Where are the gay men who want monogamy? He wants monogamy. He got a good job. He's been married. Y'all be saying this what you want? I expected more people to be like, let me come on and shoot my shot. Y'all gonna be like in those DMs. Is that where y'all gonna be? That's what. Listen, this is what y'all say. I'm not saying everybody's a bottom. I'm saying that's what y'all say. That is exact. Am I lying? And he's 6'1". He's 6. Y'all want tall, masculine tops who want monogamy. Yep, I'm gonna sip on that. That's what just said you want. Huh? Somebody said, Lamont, my request isn't going through. That's weird. I'll try to bring you on. Let me see if I can find you. I don't know. Instagram did change something where I think they said you have to have at least 1,000 followers to go live now. I don't know why. I'll send you an invite. What's it? Flashing lights. So, hello.
Yeah. Hey.
It worked. Okay.
It works.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right. How do I move the comments from showing? So
You can't.
Oh, you can't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
do me a favor. Pull your camera down and try to put the light in your face.
So like that?
Well, you know that overhead light is making you look like a shadow.
Oh, okay. Maybe if I turn it off?
Yes, but put some light in front of you. Oh, that's better.
Like that?
Much better.
Yeah.
So you said
Okay.
you sent the request button, but what did Instagram say?
It said that the request can't go through.
Oh, okay. They said if you don't have 1,000 followers, you can't host a live, but you can join one. I don't know what that's weird. So if people have been trying to request, just tell me in the comment section. I'll see if I can keep an eye on this, or send me a DM and I'll do it. They're like, Lamont, it's given Android. It's not. It's Instagram, people. That's why I usually like to go on YouTube, but we'll make it work. All right, tell me your name.
David.
Okay, David. Where do you live?
In Toronto.
Toronto. Okay. Are you from there or you just live there?
I was born and raised in Toronto. Yeah.
Okay, so you're up in Canada. So there are a lot of people who watch here in the United States. Have you ever been here?
Yeah, many times. Like NYC, Los Angeles, Miami, Atlanta.
Okay, so you've been.
DC.
How often do you
Yeah.
come down here?
So I have family in Atlanta, so I do visit them. I have friends in LA, and then just kind of different trips
Okay.
depending on, yeah.
I'm gonna have to back up just a tad bit more so people can see more of your torso and
Okay.
maybe pull it down. There
Yeah,
you
it's
go.
really
Much better, much better, much better, much better. Let's see.
that better. It's really hard because of
Right there,
the
right
camera.
there. Yep, there you go. Good. I guess we'll
Okay.
make sure you're in the best light so people can see you and they can shoot their shot with you, Dave. David. Yep. All right, so you're in Toronto, Canada. Are you single?
I am single.
How long you been single, Frank?
For 3 years.
3 years? Okay, okay.
Yeah.
What is it like dating up there in Toronto?
I mean, I I guess it depends on what you're looking for, but if you're looking for like a relationship, it can be pretty difficult,
Hmm.
just because everybody seems to kind of want like an open relationship. If that's not what you're
Hmm.
looking for, that can be difficult. Or just, interest and stuff. It is quite limited. I feel like you are kind of battling sort of like a first generation of gays in
Hmm.
Toronto. It is a very immigrant city that's kind of developed. And so there is a lot of people who aren't out and aren't out to their families or friends. Um, but it is a city that is politically safe
Hmm.
for,
Hmm.
LGBTQ people. So from that perspective, I think it does really well and it attracts people for sure.
Yeah. There's definitely a lot of people who are newly coming out of the closet because they're like first generation up there. Um,
Right.
yeah, okay, okay. Um, would you want to date somebody who lives in the United States?
I would be open to it if they are into traveling.
Hmm.
Um, I mean, recently I was talking to someone or thought I was talking to someone that was in the States, and it just turned out to be a scam. So,
What?
yeah. And so it actually ended up costing me financially because the person had recommended an app. And so we were talking on the phone and they gave me the app information and I put it in and it came up with the website. The website looked exactly like a legitimate website
Hmm.
that exists. And I set up an account and I set up, password and I thought I was controlling it myself, but the site itself was an actual ruse. So the information or the money that I was putting into that account was actually a fake account and it was being robbed. So I lost nearly,
Is horrible. What type of website did you think you were entering your information into?
it's this commerce site called Bitmart. And so the scam was so new that even when I had Googled, Bitmart scam, nothing was coming up.
Hmm.
The site itself was so intricate that it looked so professional. And it also came with an app. So
Hmm.
it looked like they were manipulating it behind the background. And so I had no idea, but it just really goes to show that, these scams are becoming a lot more nuanced and um, with the advances in technology, people are able to fool people a lot better than they were before. Because in the past, like I've gotten scam calls on the phone, and I've like said, not going to answer anything that isn't a number that I recognize, or I've gotten emails,
Hmm.
and I'm like, that looks like a fishy email. I'm
Right,
not going to
right,
click.
right.
But now I met this person on Tinder and this person on Tinder was intent on scamming me, right? And I had no idea. And and we were FaceTiming, so they showed their full profile of who they were. They pretended to have a complete interest in me as well as a whole background about their family and their
Hmm.
histories. And so they really got to know me and tried to develop an understanding of the things that made me vulnerable. So currently I was, or a couple of months ago, I was really trying to go do my EMBA, an executive MBA. And so they knew that. And they caught me at a very specific time. It was a time where I was really considering how I was going to fund that financially.
Hmm. Hmm.
And so then they had said, that their background was in options and, they knew that I also like to help with charities, and they said that they help with charities too. So they married me, and they really positioned themselves as an altruistic person who was just trying to help me, and so that we both could be successful together and get to know each other.
David,
And it worked.
I have a question though. For the site though, were you planning on were you trying to send him money? Or were you trying to do like a flight? Or were you trying to donate to something?
No.
What did you think you were using the site to do?
So the site itself was like a commerce site. So if you wanted to do stock options or
Mhm,
buy stocks,
mhm.
you set up an account. You have your own password. You have your own account. You put money, and you know, buy the stocks or buy the or trade the crypto
And
or
he
whatever
told
you
you
want.
about this. He was like, he recommended, hey, this is what I use. Go ahead and
Yeah,
try this.
he recommended it. He was the one who was telling me like he uses it and it's really good. And at the time, even when I looked up Bitmart, it came up as a
Mhm,
legitimate site with
mhm.
people giving reviews about Bitmart. But I didn't know a copy of the original site because when he spoke to me on the phone, he spelled it, right? So I didn't see that the spelling was different
Mhm.
than the legitimate site. And he had asked me to put it into like my Coinbase account, so it was in the wallet. So every time I went to it, it just came up with the site. It never actually showed the address. And so I had been using it, putting money into it, not knowing that that site was completely a ruse.
How much money did you lose?
Close to 200,000 that I thought I had in there for
Wait a
me.
minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, David. Wait a minute. You're telling me you invested $200,000 of your money, like
Right,
currency, not Bitcoin or anything else, of currency into this site, and it's
right. It's gone. I mean, there's an investigation right now looking into it, but um, yeah, I mean, I thought it was my password, my account, only I had access to
how
it
long were you dating or talking to this guy?
since March until June.
June. And you physically never saw him.
Physically, we never met in person, but we were talking on FaceTime.
Did he have like social media or like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn?
No, we didn't actually ever exchange that. We just would talk on the phone
Mhm.
or we FaceTime.
Yeah, that's a red flag to me. Like if a guy
Yeah,
does not have any form of social media, that lets me know he is hiding something. I had this guy try to sign up for my matchmaking service, and I always do
mhm,
like a background on them. I couldn't find anything on him. And I was like, oh God, I'm
yeah,
not sitting on a date with anybody because you could
yeah,
kill them and then I would never ever be able to find you or tell the police. So if they don't got Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, I you know, even I hate
yeah,
Snapchat. If they ain't got Snapchat or something, I don't trust
yeah.
them.
Well, I mean, even on Tinder, they say, you can put your preference in. One of the preferences is off the grid, meaning the person doesn't have social media. So,
No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
yeah,
Yeah. Mm-mm. No, were you able to recover any of that money?
it's still ongoing. It's an investigation that's still ongoing. So I don't know if I'll ever be able to recover that money.
Mm.
But I still believe in love. I still believe in
Oh,
love.
listen, y'all. I know we got off on a tangent, but I was just had to hear the story. Y'all don't be scamming nobody. Don't scam David. Um,
Yeah.
but I think it's okay to do a background check on somebody.
Oh, for sure. I mean, and the thing is, everyone thinks that it would never happen to them and, that they would be too smart for something like this to happen. But you are that smart until it does happen to you, right? And so,
Child, that man that moved to Mexico with your money, he is gone.
yeah,
Or Nigeria, one of the
he
two.
he was intent on scamming me.
Mm.
And just a heads up for people just to be very mindful that you don't actually have to give your money to lose your money. You could believe that you're setting it up for yourself, and it's all part of, a scam.
Yeah.
So just
Yeah.
be very careful. Just be very careful.
Do you still believe in love, though, David, after all that?
I do.
Okay.
I
Okay.
do. I mean, I'm not gonna definitely entertain any sort of conversations about, finances, or I'm gonna be very guarded
Yeah.
about even,
You should.
what I'm sharing in terms of like my goals and stuff like that. Because yeah, even just sharing some of my goals and stuff created some of my vulnerabilities for that person to find the right timing, right?
Yeah.
If it had been a year ago, I wasn't even interested in doing my EMBA, right? So I wouldn't have been vulnerable in that time, right? So it was all about the right timing.
What's the longest relationship you've been in?
13 years,
And you're how old?
46,
Oh, you're 46. Okay. Now, how tall are you? About how much do you weigh?
5'10".
5'10".
Yeah, and I'm about like 25, 220.
220. Okay. What's your zodiac sign?
Taurus, strong
Taurus.
Taurus.
Okay. And what type of work do you do now?
I'm a manager in a government agency, so I manage a team of upwards of 10 people.
Okay. What type of
Plus,
like industry for the government?
so it pretty much is like workers' compensation.
Okay. So more like
Yeah,
okay, workers' comp. Okay. All right. So tell them your Instagram handle and spell it for us, please.
it's Flash, FLASH, and AND, Lights, LIGHTS. One
Okay.
word.
So listen, you all. David is single. I'm gonna ask him some more questions about his preferences. But we want no fucking scammers, people. Okay, we don't
No
want no
scamming.
scammers. Okay,
I mean,
no
I could probably,
leeches.
I could sniff them out now.
You
Um,
probably can. Yes, yes. So listen, you all. David lives in Toronto, Canada. He is 46, 5'10", 225 pounds. A Taurus. Oh, I forgot. Are you team top, bottom, reverse?
top,
100% top.
100% top.
Okay, apparently it's top night. Okay. And he works for the government. Now, you got questions for him, use the question function. If you want to come on and ask him a question, you have to wave a lot in the comment section because um I can't see the comments right here. I'm looking at it on a different device. Instagram is so weird. So weird.
Yeah.
Everybody is sending you love in the comment section.
Thank you,
David,
everyone.
they're
Thank
so
you.
sorry for it.
Yeah, I mean, I believe there are good people out there, and just like James Baldwin said, love is unpopular, but it's the few of us that love that, keep this world together. So I, still believe that there's good people out there that aren't trying to, scam people and, take people's hard-earned money and stuff like that, and just abuse people's trust. So
And someone
yeah,
asked if you could pay their bill. He's not paying your light bill, people.
I ain't paying no light bill. And that's also that. I mean, that is another message for anyone who really likes their love languages to do acts of service. Be cautious,
Oh
because
yeah,
there's
yeah.
people that want to just take advantage of you because they know that you want to do stuff, that you're willing to pay, that you're willing to put your finances or your resources out there, and they'll just drain you dry just because they think, oh yeah, you want to do that anyway.
A
That makes you
meal
happy.
ticket. They will do it for a meal ticket. No,
Exactly,
no.
exactly. So just be cautious,
Okay.
yeah.
What type of guy are you looking for? Give us some qualities that you're looking for in a guy.
Just a guy who's like, really sure of himself, confident, is like someone who is established at this point,
Mhm.
has a career that they love, not someone who's necessarily really trying to find themselves. Been through that already, where I've kind of supported past relationships, try to, get to where they needed to get to. Not in that space. I want us to both kind of meet at a place where we are kind of thriving in our industries, and just, supporting each other. Um, Personality wise, is just like, pretty cool and collective, likes to talk about politics, likes to, I'm always in the news. Like, I'm one of those people who, knows fun facts about just anything, and just likes to, know what's happening in the world, not just in local news. But I also am like such a huge music head as well. So I really love R&B and hip hop. And so, music is my vice. I love music that goes all the way back to like the 70s, 80s, 90s, and onwards.
Who's your favorite like
But
artist?
who's my favorite
Like
artist?
you pick
Man.
one that you like. You said you're big music head.
Oof.
Who are you listening to like on a regular basis?
Jeez. I mean, female wise, I would, or or women that I would listen to would probably be like Janet Jackson and Mariah Carey.
Okay, that's old
Uh,
school. Yeah, that's 90s. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, more newer people, because like right now, music is in such a place where it's not like so much bodies of work, but it's more so singles.
Mhm.
So I would say I also like Kalani too. I like she has body like work that I really like, but also it's really primarily the singles like Mariah the Scientist. Blue is really good. Um, but then like in like men, I like Kamari. He's really good. Lucky, he's really good. Um, yeah, there's just like Leon Thomas. He's
Mhm.
really good. I really like
Okay.
his album as well, Sir. So yeah,
Very
um,
varied over there. Okay. What now?
I'm
Do you want
very
to
like
get
there's a lot
married?
of
Do you want to have
people.
children?
I was engaged once, so I mean, the last relationship I had, I was engaged,
Mhm.
um, and so that didn't work out. I'm not, I'm not opposed to it. Definitely, if the right person. Um, I'm just not about anything like being forced,
Mhm.
but from either side. So I'm not going to force it. Definitely don't want the other person to.
Mhm.
Um, so
How
yeah.
long was the engagement? Like that relationship?
Oh man. So proposed to me on my birthday. So that kind of fucked up. Sorry, oops, didn't want to
Are you
swear.
fine? We're adults.
Oh, okay. Kind of fucked up my birthday, but we were engaged probably for about 2 years or just over 2 years.
Mhm.
Um, yeah.
Okay. Okay. But
But
yes.
really
Okay.
the engagement was really pretty much because he wanted to
I'm here. I'm letting him finish.
yeah, he just wanted to like we were thinking about having a family, and he just wanted to make sure that we were married before we started a family and stuff like that. So it kind of yeah.
Wow. Wow. Tim, go.
Wow.
You want to say hello?
Okay, I'll go. I'll go. Hello, David. My name is Tim. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee.
All right,
Faithful,
Tim.
hello, faithful of the gay dating coach show, Lamont. That's my boy right there. But I
Yeah,
do have a question. I have
sure.
one. I've been watching your interview. I'm sorry that that happened to you,
Thank
but
you.
that's not what I want to ask you. You
Okay.
said it's during sexual. Okay. You said that you was a 100% top. Am I correct?
I am. Yes.
Okay, this is what I want to ask you.
Yes.
How can you be a 100% top when you've never experienced being a verse or a bottom? Because
Uh,
I know other people who have said, yeah, I'm top, but I didn't know that I was a top until I've experienced being a verse or a bottom.
well, Lamont asked me if I'm a top or a bottom. He never asked me if I've ever experienced bottoming.
But you said that you was a total top. That's what you were giving us.
Yeah, I am a total top. It doesn't mean that in my past I've never. What is it? Like I think you're trying to get at a gold star top that's never
No,
had.
no, no,
Are
no,
you
no.
treating
I'm not
the
trying
witness as hostile right now, Tim?
to.
Huh?
No, No, I'm not. I'm just paying attention. I'm just listening. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I mean, I've definitely bottomed before
Okay. Okay.
in my past
His past
in a,
life.
re-
Basically.
in a
Okay.
relationship. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Well, that's all I need to know. Thank you,
yeah.
Lamont,
Why
for
you need to know
asking.
that? He said he'd talk. Like you want y'all when you want to fact check it or get a report,
I'm
like a
is
history.
the fact is to get the real up in here because some people will come on and say this with actual term of you're interviewing. You should have said this in order to say, well, I now just strictly do this now because that was not my thing when I did that, and then you do that. That's basically
D-
what.
David, when's the last time you bought him, or the last time you tried to take some dick?
It was at least oof, probably 7 or 8 years ago.
Does that qualify him as a total top now?
That gives me still a little verse top,
Oh my God! You all
Wow.
the criteria and the bar is so hard to gauge community. You take
I
dick
mean,
one
that's fine.
time and you are a bottom for the rest of your life.
I
No,
mean,
that's not
listen,
true. That's not true. That's not true.
The
but the
man said
thing
he
is,
ain't
I
take
have
dick in
nothing.
7 years, and you go he verse
That's it. I said verse top material, meaning he will still bend over
seven
for the
years,
right
Tim.
person.
When's the
The
last time
right
you had sex,
person.
Tim? When's the last time you had
None of
sex?
your business, right
Huh?
there. You're a married man. It ain't none of your business, right there.
He's a
Okay.
nut.
Yeah, but I'm not. I don't know. That question also sort of superimposes that being a bottom is somewhat different than being a top.
Well, I'm gonna tell
In
you this, but I'm a proud verse bottom, and I'm proud to be it, and that's what I am. But that's all I really wanted to do. All right,
yeah.
Lamont, get me up off your show.
Well, I
Thank
have one
you.
question. If he said he was a total bottom, would you believe him?
No, I don't. He don't. Trust me. He doesn't give that seriously.
But if he's
He
like,
doesn't
oh
give
yeah,
us
if
that.
he's like,
But he doesn't get okay. Far I can hear in how he talks that yes, he gives feminine qualities. But far
you think he has
as
feminine qualities? I don't think so.
yeah, yeah, you can yeah.
I would say he definitely has more nerdy, more professional vibe
I get that.
energy.
I
Yeah, I'm
get
Like
from
that. Yes.
Toronto. We just this is just how we are.
so that's how we
I
are.
like this is just
I mhm.
David, you
yeah.
listen,
Have you ever been to
Memphis,
Toronto?
they want the trade. They want this ultra
Yeah, I
masculine
mean
guy.
No,
this is
we not gonna no, cause trade here in Memphis kill you. We don't want you.
okay.
That
Yeah.
part. That part.
Mhm. But Lamont, this is the third time. Get me up off the show, Lamont.
Goodbye,
God,
Tim.
Yeah.
Not you coming on here doing the Carfax to see when last time
Uh,
he bought him. Okay. All right. So, what's the age range that you will date? What's the youngest? What's the oldest?
gosh, geez. I would say um mm, between 30 and 55.
Okay. Does the guy have to live in Toronto or are you open to other places?
No, I'm open to other places. Yeah, I'm definitely open to other places. I mean, I'm definitely, like I said, I've been in two serious relationships in my life. So I've had one that was 13 years and one that was 5 years.
Mhm,
And so like I understand the importance of like having things grow gradually.
mhm,
So, if we, start off long distance and we get to know each other and it develops into something more serious, then yeah, we can have those discussions about trying to bridge that gap.
okay. Now, do you want to get married? Do you want children? I know you were engaged, but do you want to get married still?
Yeah, I mean, if it was right, yeah, definitely. If I met the right person, I would
Okay.
definitely get married. Yeah,
What
I
about
wouldn't.
body type? What do you like?
And kids too. Sorry, body type. Uh, someone who enjoys going to the gym. I enjoy going to the gym,
Mhm,
uh, but they don't have to be like, uh, working towards Mr. Olympia or anything like that. But just someone who is, a little bit conscious about what they eat and lifestyle and stuff like that, just so that we can, from a health perspective, we can kind of take care of ourselves as best as we can.
Okay. Okay. What about race or ethnicity? What do you prefer?
I'm open. I tend to not necessarily want to date white guys.
Mhm.
Um, but I'm not saying that I would never date a white guy. Um,
Okay.
so I'll just leave it at that.
And now, are you more into monogamy, like open relationships, agreements, poly? What do you like?
My go-to is monogamy first, but if we do come to an agreement, then I would be fine with that. Yeah. I mean, the only time I think I could ever get into a poly situation is if I'm the third one, like I'm the last one in. That's the
We call you
way.
the unicorn.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the only way. I'm coming into the situation. I'm like, hey everybody, I had fun.
When it's well established, you can hop in, hop out.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see what questions they have for you.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I got questions for David. Go ahead, put them in the chat. Use the question function. Oh, somebody said, what's one thing you might want to change about yourself? It's a strange question.
Um, I think one thing I would want to change about myself is that I can be very hard when it comes to like eating food that is not either cooked by myself or it's cooked by a restaurant.
Mhm.
Like if I'm at someone's house, it is very difficult for me to eat if I don't really know the person really well to understand um, their hygiene and the way that they prepare food and stuff like that. And so that can sometimes come off as rude just because I'm not willing to eat
At
the
somebody's
food that,
house. You might have a date and go to
yeah.
the family's house and they make food and you don't want to eat it. They're going to look at you a little strange,
I mean, from like a family perspective, like, yeah, it could, I like,
especially a black family,
yeah, exactly.
especially
And
a
especially
Southern
if
black family.
yeah, especially if the food is like chitlins and I mean if
I
it's a
think you can
situation like
pass up
that.
chitlins. You can pass up chitlins, but if they make some baked chicken and macaroni and cheese, they could be like, David, eat it.
Oh, I'm gonna eat it.
Okay, then okay. Then they gonna throw you. They won't throw you
It's
out the house.
for me it's more so a combination of if I don't know your hygiene and you're making some foods that I'm really questioning.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Let me see if they had any other questions for you. Oh, so your situation where you get scammed by somebody of $200,000. Do you feel like you can still be vulnerable with guys moving forward, or do you feel like it's going to be really challenging for you?
I can definitely be vulnerable with guys. It's just that if the topic gets into any sort of finance, then that's when I shut down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So don't
Yeah.
talk about money for about a year with
Yeah.
these people. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. And like, yeah, like don't,
and do a
yeah,
prenup. You need to do a prenup.
yeah.
Yes. All right. Let me see what other questions they have. Um. hmm, Oh, what's your go-to make you feel good outfits?
My go-to make
I like that question.
so in the summer, I would say it's like shorts and like a really like a tennis sneaker and like a short sleeve shirt. Um, yeah.
Okay. So I think that's all the questions we have for you, David. We gotta see what you look like from head to toe. So you gotta back up, turn around, so we can see what
Oh
you look
no.
like.
Okay, so let me see how I can do this because this is kind of hard to do with this. Like, can you see? Like, how much can you see?
We can see you. Just give us a little spin. All right, you all.
Yeah.
This is David. David lives in Toronto, Canada. He is 46, 5'10", 225 pounds. He is a Taurus, team top. He works for the government doing workforce development. He's open to getting married and having children. He was engaged before. He's open to dating between 30 and you said 45, right? 55.
46. Oh, you mean between 30 and 55?
Yeah,
Yes.
30 and 55. I can't read my own handwriting. You can live in any city. He will date long distance. He prefers somebody more athletic, open to race, but prefers guys of color. Is in more into monogamy or agreements. Tell them your Instagram handle and spell it for them, please, David.
It's Flash and Lights. So that's FLASHANDLIGHTS.
Okay. Listen, David, if you go on a virtual date with somebody, send me their Instagram so I can make sure they're a real person and not try to scam your ass, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming on, go on some dates, okay?
Thank you.
All right, see
All
you.
right.
Good
Take
night.
care. Bye.
Okay, people, listen. I can't see the comments. This is driving me bananas. So what I'm going to do is first let y'all rank. Y'all think he's dateable? Let me look. Let me look at my phone. You think he's dateable? Put a 10. If not, put a 1. What y'all think? I think he's a sweetheart. Y'all looking for tops again. That's what y'all want. The tops are coming on tonight, apparently. That's what's going on. Oh, not somebody saying 0. Why? I thought he was a sweetheart. What y'all think? Is he dateable? Not dateable? Ugh. Erskine, I know. So listen, I am going to hang up so I can restart this live so I can see the damn comments, okay? So I'll be back in 5 minutes. Grab some water, get your coffee, get your cocktail. But I definitely want another single or 2 people to join when I come back because I can't see the comments. I have to use my phone right now. Listen, and David got a good job. If he can invest $200,000, that's somebody's salary for the year. That might be 2 people's salary for the year. All right, people. Hey, mom. My mom is in the comment section. Hello. Hey, what are you saying in the comment section? That's why I need to come. I need to be able to see this and not be going back and forth. All right, give me 5 minutes. I'll be back. Y'all better come back on here too and we can talk. I'll see y'all in a moment.